Hi everybody, Laura with Jot and Tittle Vintage Typewriters. I'm in my studio, my very messy studio. I've just finished doing my 11th magazine issue. But anyway, we're here about typewriters. So today, I had to bring this edit that I'm going to put at the beginning of the tutorial, because when I did the tutorial, I was pointing out the special symbols and I didn't know what they were. And I decided to do just a little bit more digging, and it didn't take me long to realize that this is a medical keyboard, that this 1922 Royal Portable a lot of times were used, they think were used or marketed to doctors and pharmacists. And I'm like, that is so cool, and that makes sense what these symbols are for. So they're very unique. I've never seen these symbols before. Obviously, it's got the English keyboard, the QWERTY keyboard, so you can totally type anything you want on it. Still has the question mark and the period and the apostrophes, but it has all these extra symbols that are just way cool. And so if you're into typewriter art or you like unique symbols and things, this typewriter's for you. Not to mention, I think it's going to be really collectible, because there's just not a lot of typewriters out there that are medical typewriters that were for doctors. So, oh my goodness, take a look at this tutorial video I did. And again, at the time I recorded it, I didn't realize it was a medical one, but I wanted to hop on here before we got into it and let you know that this is a super cool typewriter for doctors. Who knew? All right. Hey, give me a thumbs up or like and subscribe, and let's check this out. Thanks. Bye. Hey everybody, it's Laura with Jot and Tittle Vintage Typewriters, and boy, I have a fun typewriter for you today. This is a 1922 Remington Portable. It comes attached to the base, and then it's got a hardcover on it, and this is going to be a tutorial to show you how to use one of these, and it is actually quite a bit different than most typewriters. So before I get on a little bit further, let me just say that or let me just put up, because I know you guys want to see it. This is the typeface on it. Now this particular one that I'm showing today has special characters on it, so you can see some of them down here, and if you want to pause and look at all of the characters on there, they look like they're mathematical symbols to me. So we've got like this is a division. We've got the mathematical symbols going on here. There's the temperature little circle number there, and symbol, I mean. So anyway, we've got some brackets up here. So it's definitely a unique keyboard, obviously English letters, so it can be used to type, but if you're into mathematics symbols and stuff like that, you will love this typewriter. So I am you know, by the time you guys watch it, the typewriter's probably sold off of our website, but if you come across one, I'm hoping that this video will be helpful for you. So first thing, I showed you you have to thread it in back here. And since this is older, and because of the positioning of just how the angle at which you have to thread this, you may have some difficulty. We got this, and the rollers underneath the platen were completely hard and flat, so those had to be replaced. Now the platen on this one is also completely hard, and I would say that's really typical for Remington typewriters. So you will want to have 2 to 3 sheets in your typewriter when you're using it if your platen is very hard. And I know that there are ways to try to soften it up. I don't know how to do that, but I'm sure a quick search will help you find that. As far as this video, I am just going to show you the basics and how to use it. So to be honest, I've got a lever over here which I am not exactly sure what it does. But it might be what the paper release was, but it's not working on this particular typewriter. But let me show you first how to set, actually, let me go ahead and take this out. And I'm going to show you how to set the margins. Okay, so back here, your margin. Okay, and you just press and drag. You've also got paper holders. Got 2, 1, 2. This is considered what I consider a blind writer, because right now you'll see it's flat. But to use this, you want to raise the typing basket here, and you do that. So this is what it looks like raised. Okay. I'm going to lower it. And then let's take a look. This is the lever on the side that raises and lowers that typing basket. So you just pull out and then push it up, and then when you come back down. So every time you go to move it, you pull the knob out and you'll see these little holes, and then that knob, locks back in the holes there to hold it in place. So we'll keep it up because we're going to type. Okay, so then we have also our small ribbons. So this is not a universal ribbon. This is a specialty spool. If you have a typewriter that does not have a spool in it, you will have to hunt for somebody that has a spool that will fit a Remington Portable. It's about a 1-inch spool. If you have the original spools, we do have an option on our website. If you go to custom ribbons, I think it's $16.95. You send us the ribbons, we'll fill it up with fresh, or you send us the spools, we'll fill it up with fresh ribbons and mail it back to you. And then over here on the left side is this back lever is your carriage release. Okay, there's the bell, very sweet. The little tiny lever to the right of that that's kind of laying flat and backwards, this is going to release the platen. So push it down, that releases the platen, it pops back up. And then the interesting thing is the return handle on this is you squeeze. This one doesn't let me lift it up. This one is stationary, it doesn't move, but you use it as leverage. And so this is how you go from, one line, you advance one line, but it's also how you hit return. And it's cumbersome, so I don't recommend this for active writers in terms of, don't write anything like a long book on it or anything like this. This would be great for like letters or notes, but that's how you return it right there, is you just squeeze and push. So there's no actual handle. Now there's 2 other levers, and I haven't figured out what they do. There we go. This is the one down here is the spacer. So single space, double space. Okay, so down here is the line selector. Let me lift that up again. Line selector. So voila. That's the operating up there. So down here, now we have, let me go ahead and load some paper. I know I'm really going slow today, but thanks for being patient. And this has always loaded well for me. So right now I have it on the red setting. Down here is your color selector. So it's on red, and I could go down to black at the bottom. But let's go ahead and type 1922. Remington Portable. And this is, I don't know if this is a Model 1. It's one of the early models, whether it's a Model 1, 2, or 3. I am not sure. I kind of consider it a blind writer because you really don't see, because this is in the way, I don't think it's technically a blind writer, but you really do. You're not going to see what you're typing until you lean over and look. Hit the return, and let's go across. So here are those symbols. Let me do a shift, lock, and we'll take a look at those symbols. Let me go down here and type these other symbols. And then let's pull it out so you guys can see it. So I bet this back here is going to be your paper release, but it's just not working for me. So can you see that? So this is what I just typed here, and here's the special symbols. If you guys are all, there's some there geeking out math stuff, you probably are liking that. I think they're cool looking, but I am not a math person, obviously. So I wouldn't know how to use them other than just they're cool looking. So that is the basics for a Remington Portable. Obviously, when you want to put the cover on, you got to lower this back down. This should push in most of the way, and then you just take your cover and you snap it down. And I'm not going to snap mine because the snap is a little difficult, but that is your Remington Portable 1922. And if you want to know a little bit more about like typewriter manuals or how to find the year, because it is tricky to find the year on this, then I recommend joining our buying the typewriter workshop course. It's only $44 one time, and you get access to all the little kinds of information like that, and manuals, and our private Facebook group where I post when I discover stuff like this. I post on the group just interesting facts. So I'm getting ready to post on there how to find the serial number, but it's a really low cost one-time fee. Would love to have you join us there. If you've watched all the way to the end, thank you so much. I so appreciate it. And you have a blessed day. Thanks for watching.